Some of our goals for the season are to play 60 minutes every single game. We've been known to
Some representatives not tolerated and our grounds for removal from the site of competition.
Another goal is to make the
Also,
N10 tournament, make top 6, and have some really big upsets. Well, we're coming off a season where we only had 1 sub, so it's going to be really nice to know that we can all go really hard into plays on offense and defense and know that we have fresh legs waiting for us to come in and take over what we were just finishing.
So overall, I just think that we have to put in the work on and off the field. I know on days we don't have practice, we do yoga or we go to the gym, so that's the big difference I noticed this year. We're just really putting in the extra work. And then also we have to stay on the same page. We just need everyone to be committed to put in their all this season and in return hopefully make the tournament.
Other than the obvious things like weather, we had 10 freshmen come in this year, so at first it was difficult to make new connections, but going into the season I think it's going to be great.
We're really excited about this spring. This is the first time in my career here that we've had a complete roster with 4 full classes. I think our conference has continued to get stronger and stronger. There are several new coaches in our conference this year, and I think every game is going to be a hard game. We don't have an easy schedule at all. So it'll be interesting to see how we step up to the challenge. We're just really looking forward to taking each game one at a time, and ultimately we want to end up back in playoffs, but if we take care of every game as it comes, then that'll take care of itself too. We do. We have a really large freshman class this year. Definitely something we needed. We needed a little more depth. We needed a little bit more ability to practice things, not in the game sense necessarily, but even at our practices to be able to play full field, to be able to do 12 on 12 or whatever the case may be. So that's definitely helped us a lot in preparation for our games. And then in games, just the ability to substitute and to take a break. Some of our players really have played 60 minutes every game for the last 3 years. And while they're capable of doing it, it's not ideal. There are cases where it'd be nice to have them come off, and that's something we'll be able to do. We have a couple of freshmen that are really capable right away, really game ready, and some that are really starting to shine even in our preseason scrimmages. So I think they'll be impactful in a lot of ways, not just on game day, but just helping us prepare for that, and some certainly on games as well. Part of us not having a complete roster in the last few years has been the fact that a lot of our players have gotten a lot of experience, even in some of their younger playing days here. Our seniors are certainly in that category. We have a couple that have been starters since their freshman year, and others that have kind of come along throughout. So they have a lot of experience. They have a lot of leadership experience as well. Our junior class similarly, and all our sophomores started last year. So I think we're in a situation where we've been a young team for a long time, but it's made us more experienced, and hopefully that'll show up as we start to get into our schedule.